we have here, and what I haven't modified this is for this semester, which is the spring 2026. And I had mentioned before I got on record that I might do, we literally missed 1 week right now. It's an 8 weeks course. So I'm going to do a little modification, not a major modification to the syllabus, but I'm going to make a little modification to that syllabus, right? So our classes will be 10 a.m. to 12 p.m. weekly, and then you have a ton of personal work to do. So let's think of it like I'm just lecturing. I'm not teaching. I'm going to be lecturing, but I'm going to be there to serve as a coach, guide you every step of the way. And to make that possible, I'm keeping a communication policy that is completely out, open door policy. You can literally reach out to me anytime. I'll make this is my email, but I would make another email that I think I can quickly see and respond to you as quickly as possible. Make that also available. So if you email me, I would want you to email this, send an email to this number and copy another email that I'm going to provide to you. So for office location, of course, is virtual. The area about to be provided soon, well, I'm going to provide it right now. You can reach out to me anytime to schedule a meeting and I will do it. So I'm not kind of restricting it to any particular time. So when it comes to the class, this is what we have for the class, week 1, week 2, week 3, week 4, and down, down, down. So just 1 minute. So that's if have you all been able to access Google Classroom? If you have, I want you to pull, and I don't know how familiar you are with it, especially if you're starting for the first time, but it will be good if you can just pull it up. Pull it up so that you can see what we're doing there. Yeah, in just 1 minute. Yeah. So um to my point earlier, we already missed the first week, which was supposed to be this. Um, so we're supposed to be somewhere around here right now. So because of that, I'm going to like make some modifications, but you need to go extensively study this syllabus, right? You would have to extensively study it because it shows you exactly what we are going to do. What are some of the requirements for you? So I'm going to take this down, make some modifications to it and then put it back up. But the key points of that is we're going to have these classes, and then beyond the classes, we would have um, some assessments, right? So one of the things I'm going to do is have one of the assessments, not the other. That's the change I'm going to make to it. And then you're going to have a final capstone. The capstone, there will be, 3 possible projects you can choose from. And these are the problem statements for those projects. Problem statement 1, problem statement 2, problem statement 3. Now, the good thing is it's okay. You can use generative AI to generate your results. But what is important to me is that you are able to debug whatever results is given to you and explain the rationale for every inch of what is going to be done, right? You have to do all of that, right? Help me understand what it is you have done. And I haven't uploaded that, but I have like a sample report sheet, right, that tells you exactly what you need to do. And to be able to do it, you need to be able to understand your programming well, you know. So that's going to be part of it. And then I'm going to also have you do something. We're going to be using a particular textbook, which is Python Crash Course, third edition by Eric Mattis. Yours, what you're going to do is we're going to have our download Anaconda, and I don't know if all of you have downloaded Anaconda yet. Have you downloaded Anaconda by chance? Because I know I sent an email about that. What I want for that first assignment, I think the first assignment that I showed you, all right, if you look at your for those of you, I know some of you already know this, so that's not to belittle your knowledge, but I'm just saying this for people that do not have an understanding of Jupyter Notebook already. So think of this like a surface on which you can do all of your programming, right? So, and all of these are referred to as cells. These are all different cells. As you can see, each time I click, there's this whole box that shows up, right? These are all cells. So I can add a cell anywhere. So if I want to add a cell, you can see it says insert a cell at the plus there. So I've added a cell here. Now, when you add a cell, your cell is going to accept input in different forms. One of the ways it can accept input, and these are the two main ways that you are going to be focusing on, is either going to accept input as code or a markdown. Now, if it's going to be as code, code means I want to say something like 2 plus 3, 2 plus 3. And then look at this. You see this button, which, yeah, which literally looks like a triangle. That's how you run your code, right? Once you type in a cell, you write this and then you have your 5, for example, right? So that's essentially what a code does. This is the code, this is your cell, and this is your code, and this is your result. So I can decide to do something like y is equals to 4, and I have x is equals to 8. And then I'm trying to find z. Z is equals to y plus x, right? So if I run a code like this, right, what I'm trying to do is to figure out what my z is. So, and I'm going to explain what just happened now. But at the end of the day, when I'm looking for my z, all I need to do is run that, and essentially 8 plus 3, and I get my 12. So this cell wasn't supposed to be here. I can decide to delete it, and there are two ways I can delete it. Or this is like you click here and then it said delete this cell. You can click here and then you can move the cell around upwards, insert a cell below it, insert a cell above it, or you can move it above this cell. So let's try to move it above this cell, and it goes above. So let me just run it so you see still the page. I thought it did some magic. So then I delete this. I've deleted it and it's gone, right? So that's what we have.